And keep it here on CP24 for complete coverage of tomorrow's inauguration. And as we told you, protest groups around North America, including right here in Toronto, well, they're not taking Donald Trump's election lying down. CP24's Courtney Heels is with one of the groups, and some of the signs that they're making, it's certainly a way for people to express themselves, Courtney.
And that is what we are hearing this evening. And the inauguration of Donald Trump is set to take place the day before the Women's March. This is a march that is going to happen around the world, of course, in Washington, D.C., but also here in Toronto, starting at Queen's Park. And the message here is some concern when it comes to women's rights and some of the language used by current President-elect Donald Trump. So we have Rose with us now. Why are you going to be participating in this march this weekend?
I'm completely horrified by the election of Trump. I don't trust anything that he says. I think there's a big difference between lies and the truth, and I think his attempts to call everything a lie is a way of not allowing us to know what the truth is. I think he's a bully. I think he's a terrifying character. I'm concerned about fascism and racism and sexism, and I think it's a time for us to organize and get together.
Is there anything that he's said that's really stood out for you, that's made it that much more important for you to speak out and march this weekend?
I think some of his comments about women, about grabbing, his comment about, I guess I can't say it on air, but what he commented about grabbing was of concern. But really, I'm concerned about so much of what he said, and I'm concerned about the way he's behaving on Twitter. I think there might be something wrong with him, actually, and I'm very concerned about who he's put in charge.
Do you think he'll change at all? Do you think he could change if he's listening to the American people, hearing some of those concerns, such as what you're saying?
I'm not seeing in him an ability to change, no. I think what's important is that we need to almost not confront him directly because he's a bully, but to find ways to get around him to preserve the rights that we've fought so hard for, and we still need more.
Yeah. Rose, thank you so much. Appreciate it. So no word yet on exactly how many people will be participating in the Women's March. Again, that's in Toronto, and from Queen's Park, going past the U.S. Consulate and over ending at City Hall, Nathan Phillips Square. But on Facebook, this is a group that a lot of people have been checking in on. There are some 8,000 people who say they will be attending and having their voices heard. Back to you.
Could be here.